Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Today, I'll be cooking in the Power XL. As you see, the Power XL is right here. Today, I'll be sauteing some shrimp, some wild ocean shrimp. As you see, these are some nice big shrimp. They're nice and clean. I'll be using these today, and I'll be using some sweet pea beans. As you see, they're nice and clean. I'll wash them, and some purple onions, some red bell pepper, some yellow bell pepper, some green bell pepper, and some cut up garlic, and a half a teaspoon of seasoned salt, and a half a teaspoon of salt, and some whole black pepper. Today I'm going to be using this, so I will be using this top right here. I'm going to take this top off right here and just sit it over here for a minute. And I'm going to take my grill plate out. As you see, it's nice and clean. And I'm going to set the grill plate over here, and I'll be using this top. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to set this on saute and just put it on saute, and it's going to be set at 350, and I'm going to press timer. And now I'm going to set the time. I'm just going to set it for, I'm going to start it off with 35 minutes to start it off with. So, and I'm going to press start and let it warm up. As I say, you can always add time to it. So I'm just going to add a little time. If I need more time, I will add more time. Remember, you always can add time to it, but you can't add time to it if you mess it up already. So I've been doing a lot of videos in this Power XL. You've been leaving a lot of comments. I hope I've been getting back to it. People been wanting me to see if I can cook different things in this Power XL. So what I'm trying to do is do a little at a time and try to satisfy everyone. And I hope you like the videos that I've been doing. If you have, leave a comment. So I'm going to let this get nice and hot, and I'm going to eyeball my olive oil in here. The reason I'm going to eyeball the olive oil because it depends on how much food you're going to be cooking in it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour it right in here, about that much right here, and let it get nice and warm. And just put the top back on here, and I'm going to let that heat up for a minute or two. In the meantime, I'm going to get everything together. Okay, first I'm going to put my garlic in here and just saute this up right quick, a little. Just get it a little brown. And yeah, just put it in like this. Saute it, let it get nice and brown. I'm putting my purple onions in here, and I'm going to just saute them up a little. Saute that up and let them get just a little nice and brown. Like that. Let it saute. Okay, this is the onions is in there, so now I'm going to put all these nice good shrimp in there and just let them get sauteed up a minute. Just need to let it sit for a minute up in here. Mix this up real good so they just get nice, good and orange. And this is my first time doing this in this Power XL. Like I say, I'm going to take you step by step. If you like it, you can be making dishes like this too. And now I'm just going to sit the top on this nice and clean. I'm going to sit it on for a few minutes. Let it get nice and good. Okay, I'm going to take this top off and look at it and stir it up a little. See how it's coming out. It's looking good. Shrimp looking nice and good too. Oh yes. That's looking nice. Yeah, leave it like that. Put the top back on it for a couple minutes. Okay, I'm taking this top off for the second time. As you see, These shrimps are cooking very good. So, yeah, that's looking real nice. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put my seasoning in, finish putting the seasoning in. I'm just gonna put the whole black pepper in. I'm just put it all over like that. Just let it just get nice and good. I'm gonna put my salt in there. Seasoning. And I'm going to stir that up. And let it just saute all in there. And I'm going to sit this top on for a few more minutes before I put the rest of my veggies in there. Put the top on. Now I'm going to lift this lid up, and I know everybody know how to lift the lid up, so as I'm opening it up, you're going to have a drip, so I'm not dripping it in the back, I'm bringing it to the side, so if anything drip. As you see, this shrimp is nice and good right now. So what I'm going to do is just let it cook like this a minute and leave that top off so they can get nice and good, and I'm going to start putting these veggies in. I'm going to start with these right here. I'm just going to put them in like this. And you want to leave them kind of so you still have that nice, good crunch to it. You don't want them too soft and everything. Put it like that. And I'll put my little sweet peas in it like that. And that smells so good already. And I'm just gonna mix it up for a minute. Like this, and let everything get nice and good. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so delicious. Yes. Look at that. That's looking good. And I'm gonna put the top on for a few minutes, and I'm gonna just let it cook for a few more minutes. Top off and look at everything. Look at it get nice and pretty. And delicious. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the top off for a minute and just let it cook a little more. This is like this. Let it cook just a little bit more. Okay. This has been cooking all together about 20 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press cancel, and I'm gonna take this out like this and put it in this plate over here. Give me a pot holder so I don't burn myself. And I'm gonna take this out like this, and I'm gonna put it right here in this plate. Just pour it right here like this. Take all this out. Look at that, that looks so good. And I'm gonna set this pot to the side. And we're gonna have this over some rice, and that's gonna be so delicious. And this is the sauté shrimp with the peas and vegetables. And that's cooking with the Bells. If you like it, subscribe. Leave a comment in the box. All you real watchers, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And that's cooking in Mr. Bell's kitchen. Thank you.